the signal flow, how it works on the PROTIS One Basic. So I'm going to switch over to the overhead view now, and so now you see the board. Now I'm going to plug in my guitar. My guitar is this cable, and we're going to plug that into the input left channel. That's this jack right here. We're going to plug in the I have a DI, or I have a interface, and that is plugged into here. Now this would be where your amplifier would go, but in my case I'm recording this for YouTube, so I have it going through my Focusrite. And so this is going into this jack. This is the output left jack. Now in order to switch this on, meaning if I had a circuit built on the breadboard, if I wanted that signal, input signal, to go through the circuit and out, then I would press this up. Now you don't see this LED on because we don't have it connected up. So I'm going to connect my 9-volt DC center negative power supply to the power connector. And now that LED is going to light up. Right now it is bypassed, so the input is going directly into the output signal. So I'm just going to increase the level of that, and now you should hear my guitar, and I'm just gonna put on the monitor for me. There we go. Okay, and then when I switch this to effect mode, you should hear nothing. You should hear some sort of noise, and that's because that's exactly what you're getting. The output is not connected to anything right now because there's no circuit. I'm not routing it through anything. But now you should be hearing just a clean guitar signal because it's bypassed. If you want to access the input signal, then what you would do is you would take a wire like so, okay, and you would put that into the input left header. And there's 4 of these headers on the board, but here's your input left. That connects to the input signal over here, and I'm going to route that to the output left point on that header there. And so now when I have this on, you can still hear the guitar, except this time it's going through the red wire. And if I unplug that, now you hear the noise. It's because the output jack is floating. We call it floating because it's not connected to anything. So it's got all the noise from, you know, the lights in the room, the radio frequencies bouncing everywhere, all this stuff is just going to, it's just picking all that stuff up. But when you connect it back, then you have it bypassed. And now it's bypassed, and if I take this out, there's no problem. So that's with a mono situation. That's mono situation, meaning just a very basic input-output circuit, very basic pedal. Now if I want to create a stereo effect, or if I want to use the other channel, the right channel, what you would do is very simple, and I'm just going to bring down the volume on the guitar there. I know sacrilegious as guitar players, but that's what I have to do. I'm going to take the input signal, pop it into the input right jack, and the amplifier now goes into the output right jack. And this time, these 2 jacks are switched on by the output right. So I'm just going to put the volume up on there. You should hear my guitar. And when I do this, you don't hear it anymore. It's because you have to connect the input right and the output right connections. And now it's going through this red wire. And if I bypass it, now it's going just through the bypass switch. So if I remove this, now it's totally fine. So that's how you use the signal headers on the board. There are 4 of them. There's 2 on this side, and there's 2 on this side. So just to give you the maximum amount of customizability, you know, depending on where you build your circuit, is where you can access those signals. And that's it. That's the PROTIS One Basic signal flow in a nutshell. thanks for watching this. There are going to be multiple other videos on the PROTIS One Basic, on using it, on building different circuits, things like that. I'm very excited to make them. And but that's it for this video. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like all the stuff, and have a good day.